Here's a show garden designed by Vian Felsted that will appeal to the whole family by incorporating a modern entertainment area with separate rooms. You're welcomed into this garden by seating and a gorgeous focal water feature. Thinking that this garden would be in a townhouse, one immediately gets the idea that the water feature is there to drown out the noise of neighbors or cars passing by, which always is a great trick. It not only looks good, but it works on different levels. And of course, water is just so tranquil. The garden is softened with the use of low-maintenance meadow planting of ornamental grasses and flowering perennials. And this is one style of gardening that everyone can have fun with. There's play on textures, there's play on movement. You've got different colors working with each other, and it really allows your imagination to pick any two plants, any grasses, something with a change in texture that will work together. Always remembering that the final goal is to keep your heights quite similar. The use of natural elements such as the wooden log wall is gorgeous, and the slate and pebbles bring a natural rustic feel to the design, and these contrast with the modern structured seating area. It's just sublime. A small pathway leads to an intimate seating area that's screened with plants, and most importantly, beautiful trees are used, spaced nice and equally apart, which helps to hide the walls and also gives a little bit of shade. Sowing seeds has to be one of the most gratifying and satisfying experiences. And there are a couple of things that you need. Make sure that you've got these little guys around you, surrounded in your potting shed, to make sure that you're going to get it right. Number one that you're going to need is a block of palm peat, okay? This stuff, remember, swells in and forms this beautiful stuff, 5 liters of it. Brilliant because it holds the moisture, it's lightweight, and it works beautifully. You can be guaranteed. I mean, take a look inside here, inside this little propagator that I've got. This is just palm peat. Palm peat in here, sowed my seeds. I've given it a name and the date that we sowed it so that you remember what you put in here. And give it a watering, pop the lid of the propagator on, open it up, because then it forms its own little ecosystem in here, and that is a must-have, especially for areas where your temperatures drop during the winter months. This is like a mini heater, works brilliantly. Okay, so we've got our palm peat, we've got a little propagator, very important. The other thing that you're going to need is possibly, and I like doing this because it just works. Once these little guys are up, what happens from there? Well, you can use these little recyclable pots. They are just so cute. These have been upcycled from a bit of cardboard. They've been squashed to form a little pot. You can pop your little guys into here. When they're big enough, you plant this directly into the garden, and then it just breaks apart. And that works beautifully. So there's no transplant stress. No worrying about when you pull it out, the leaves are all damaged or the roots are all damaged, because nothing gets moved from here straight into the garden. And then there's another way which I truly love, and that's a little pot maker. This guy is wicked. Very easy to use. A bit of newspaper, and all you do is you pop your newspaper around it like that. You see there? Just put your newspaper around, and of course newspaper, we know the worms love it. We know when it breaks down, it works beautifully in the soil because it's adding organic matter. And then you take this, just fold it in there, in there, and in there, and then all you do is you push it into your little pot maker. A good turn, and out it comes, and I've got a mini pot. Beautiful. You can sow your seed directly into this, or you can have it from your propagator into here, and you plant this directly in the garden. This makes complete sense, just like these little guys. Works well every time.